Testing, testing. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. How are you guys doing? Oh, it's Friday. Happy Friday. My husband made me a latte for the stream. Look at how beautiful that looks. So good. I just feel super chill tonight. So that's good, right? I had an appointment today and it went pretty well. It was kind of a long appointment, but everything is looking good so far. And so we're doing good. So you'll have to excuse me, probably haven't put myself together as much. I've been working on so many projects lately, and I made a very intense dinner tonight. But I just want to welcome you all to the stream. Hi, Brittany, Maggie, Bree. Welcome. All my lurkers, welcome. It might be a shorter stream tonight because we are trying to just finish the game, and so that's what we're gonna do. So we'll just go ahead and pop right in since I feel like we're ready. I hope you guys have had a fantastic Friday. Ooh, looking forward to the weekend. So alrighty. I moved the setup because my my screens switched, so I moved our setup a little bit. Ooh, that wasn't. I want that there. Is it gonna kick it off? It is gonna kick it off. That's no bueno. Let's see if I can fix that. Can I do this? Let's see. That's good. That should be fine. Just put it right there.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you
That's hilarious. Okay, so what if I did this and this? That is
tell a
something
lot
I
about
have
a person
not
by where
encountered
he or she
before.
lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room.
That's not gonna work
As
either.
you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time.
That's nuts. Okay. I think I've ever
Here,
had that
I
happen
always
to me
seem to be
before.
off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead.
So sorry. I don't know, like, let's see. Can I do this? Maybe if I did it like this. Or just like that. And that. Will
Poke
it give me
around.
what I want?
If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put
Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's see. Maybe it's better if I just did it like this.
memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary.
crazy.
But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm
You're
about to try to solve.
you so you're telling me you're leaving the stream for Mexican food again? What was that? What is going on? What's going on now? Something's ringing. Why are we ringing? I'm on stream. Emo Okay, 1 second. Okay. Um. uh, Emolens! You can't call me! You can't call me! Well, that is one way to announce your presence into a stream. Just call me. That's hilarious. Guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna try. Hopefully spending this time away has helped me to like redevelop a good strategy. I have no idea if this is gonna work out. I hope it does. Um, okay. Um, let's see. Let's make sure I've got this right. Okay, I'm liking this. Hi, Morgan. I mean, I thought it was a prank. I thought you were just pranking me. Okay, we're gonna pause here. So I have to tell you guys what happened last week. So last week, I just blazed through this Fox and Geese, and then I got really stuck here, and I blamed E. Mullins because E. Mullins had to comment about how good I was doing, and then from then on out, I did horrible, 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 horrible. So this is where we're at. That's why I'm taking this slow. I'm trying a new strategy, as you can see. I think that the time away has done me good. I like the question for the stream right now is how are your eyeballs, E. Mullins? How are they doing? Um, let's see here. Hmm. I think I like it where it is. Um, if I move this here, okay. Um, I think I want to leave that there, right? Because the goal is to, Isn't this the goal? Okay, enjoy your Mexican food. It does not taste better than this stream. Yep. And it definitely doesn't taste better than this latte. Okay, so now I have to slowly get him to come over this way. So I'm gonna move this down. Move this down and move this down. Yeah, so I like that. We're gonna keep this here. Oh, nope, we're not. We're gonna move it here. And we're gonna move this down, down, and down. And not down, in, in. Okay. And we'll move this one in. Okay, so we are making progress. Um, okay. I don't want to move that one. I have to move one of these though. And I have to decide. Oh, good song, Morgan. Thank you for the song. Um, I don't know if I like that. Definitely don't know if I like this, maybe? Ooh, that looks promising. Oh, snap. Crackle pop. Retreat this one maybe? Because this one's pretty vulnerable. Retreat it back. And then um we're gonna move this one here and this one up. So now we're getting somewhere. And now we have to somehow draw him further in. That wasn't smart. That wasn't smart. No. More songs. Morgan is going to delight us in all the songs this evening. Okay. All right. So now we have to somehow corner him in. Somehow. Okay. How do I corner him? Now's that time. Oh, that wasn't my best move ever. But if I move both of them up and then move, no. No, I screwed it up, guys. I I I I've done a bad job. I've done a bad bad job. I'm gonna move this one here. Okay, all right. Okay. It's all a matter of taking it one step at a time. And okay, all right. We've gotten this far, guys. Now what do I do? Hey, Carter! How are you doing? I saw that you posted another wonderful, um, you posted another wonderful ambiance to one of the Nancy Drew games. Wow, and you are coming in with all of the energy. Welcome. I am struggling. So we had a good stream last week, and I was blazing through this game, and then E. Mullins opened her big mouth, and now it's all of a sudden very difficult to win. So, okay. All right. So, if I did this, there's no change necessarily. Um, but okay. We want to keep this one here. Definitely want to keep this here. Oh my goodness. Hmm. I'm excited to listen to it, Carter. So, um, thank you for delighting us in this. I feel like the best move is this. And then moving things up and in and up and in and in more. Am I doing it? Am I surviving? I'm going to retreat this one now that I feel like it has been protected effectively. Yeah, I feel like we're protected pretty effectively. Next up is figuring out how. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the moose one. Yeah, I got the other ones. I had a 3-hour stream last week. That was one of the longest streams that I've had. And I, yeah, I don't know how to bring him in though. I feel a little intimidated right now. I think the only thing I know how to do is to do. Maybe I need to bring this one in somewhere. Okay. Okay. I don't want to do that. I Oh, I see a problem. So we're going to do this. Yes! Yes! Okay, all right. Cool. Oh, this is beautiful. We're actually doing something productive. Um, I don't know what else to do besides just make sure that I don't mess up anything and keep all of those there. But oh, we're doing it. Okay. All right. Let me just make sure I'm doing the right thing. Okay, so if I bring this guy here, that looks good. And then if I bring, no, this guy in, then we're really hitting jackpot. Um Now how do I wait? Can I do, would this be a good move? Move him down this way? Yes? No? I'm gonna give you guys a second. Should I move him down right here? Or is that a bad move? Don't do that, Ricky. I'm just gonna keep drinking this amazing latte that my husband made. I'm about to do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Here we are. What can he do to me? Let's just make sure everything is set. That's what I'm wondering. Should I let him jump one last piece to corner him in? If I did this, that's not a good move. That's a bad move. That's a bad Ricky move. Is this it? I think this is it, right? This is it. Yes!
Good job. Another win, another set of red eyes.
Yes! Oh, finally! Oh my gosh. Oh man. I'm done. I'm done. I want to be done. I want to save the game. I know. Now I go back to the tunnel. I'll go back outside. Oh, it's way too dangerous. Oh, I'll go back to my bed. I'll just sleep it off because that was exhausting. That was nuts. That was not okay. I still blame E. Mullins for how long it took. Oh, it's still danger. It's still extreme danger. I just know that I have to do it though, because I have no toasty packs. I don't have any toasty packs, I don't think. I don't see any toasty packs. I used all my toasty packs. So I am gonna go. Maybe it's warmer at 8 a.m.? I know, it's like, oh man, that was exhausting. Everybody was exhausted. Everyone needed to sleep. Bill couldn't even make it to his bed. So, okay, here we go. All right. We're gonna go. We're going. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. Yes, I do. I do.
Ho! By order of the Snow Princess, you shall not pass!
I will pass. You shall not not trying to rob you. I'm trying to...
You win! Incoming!
I need to read that series.
I don't need to go to Icicle Lake. Now that the fishing shack's gone,
Wait,
there's
where am
nothing
I?
to do
Yeah,
there.
I don't know what I'm doing. Never mind. It's this way though, right? Yeah, let's go. My excitement is felt across the interwebs. It is. Everyone will hear me scream from the mountaintops. I don't care if it causes an avalanche. That was the best moment ever. Oh gosh. It just turned out I needed like that really long break. I was like, it was a smart move for me to like drop it last week and just pick it back up again this week. And maybe I can also attribute it to my husband's miracle latte. Whew, tastes amazing. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I think. So, what we want to do is get inside here, see if we can find that thingy again. If you haven't, I did make the reel. I promised I would make you a reel of that moment that I saw on my screen. And so I'm glad I did, because I think a lot of people either haven't experienced it. Liv of Ginger Honey Love Beat made a really excellent point about it. But let's get this right. So let me just look at I made notes. Sorry guys. We're gonna finish this game. Forward, left, paw.
Forward, left, paw. Isis, forward, left, paw, go.
I did need you to keep your mouth shut. But I love you, E. Mullins. I'd be sad if you weren't at my stream, though. So. We got the moose going. Okay. Pig is not that hard. It's forward, jump, and paw. So, yeah.
Forward, jump, paw. Isis, forward, jump, paw, go.
Yeah. Yeah. Pig is not that hard. Oh, man. The other thing I think that is keeping me going is my new wool slippers that I just finished making for myself. They are incredibly soft and warm. I stuck them under this oil heater before the stream, and it was really good, and it feels really good, and I was so excited about them that I
forward, right.
I ended up I'm working on a second set right now in a different yarn and color and stuff, in a different weight. Okay, so forward, right, forward, jump, left, paw.
Isis, forward, right, jump, left, paw, go.
Y'all were just here for Fox and Geese and to see Isis, right? At least I know that's why Morgan's here. Yum! Enjoy dinner. Let us know what you're eating before you go. Yeah, I plan on finishing the game, and then we're gonna just be done. We're gonna be done. then, because I have other plans coming up in February for what we're going to be streaming. So I do not think there will be a stream next week. Just FYI to all of you people. There won't be a stream next week, but February I will be back to streaming again, and I will be streaming all new stuff, so keep your eyes out for what we're going to do. But yes. Now what? Okay, so use the wolf, raccoon, moose, and Pakis to unlock the door leading beneath Trapperdan's needle. Wait, so do I go to... Right, okay, so... Okay, so I need to go, I think I need to go up here now. Is this the right direction? I don't know, but we're gonna find out very quickly. I like seeing some of like the dust or like the particles in the air.
The same animals Trapper Dan mentioned in his journal when it came to getting into his needle without the key. I'll bet that's what's behind this wall, a room below the needle.
Wait. Guys? Where's my raccoon? I worked so hard. Did I do something wrong? What? Wait. Hold on a second. Guys, we have to go. We have to go all the way back. I'm gonna cry. I worked so hard and I had to go back and forth and back and forth. And it did it again. It did it again. I saw it. Did you see it that time? Oh my lord. I'm gonna lose it. Oh my. Y'all, I thought this was gonna be a chill stream. And then everything went south. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. This isn't okay. This isn't allowed. This is... Welcome to being late. We finished... Welcome to being late, America. We finished Fox and Geese. And, I went all this way and I gave Isis all the directions for everything in the tunnels again. And then here I was and I had forgotten the raccoon coins. So we're going all the way back. Because I don't know how to do anything. Oh my gosh. So you are not missing much. We've just been going back and forth and figuring things out. But the main thing is that we finished Fox and Geese. We are going to finish this game. I was just really excited about being done, and I forgot one really important piece, and I should not have done that. So we're just gonna keep drinking this latte. So, how are you, America? How are you doing?
Ah, warm again.
Hope you're doing better than we are, because It's not okay. Here we go. We got the key, the coin, the raccoon who has been elusive like a fox. And we... Hopefully now I haven't forgotten a single thing. So let's hope for the best, y'all, that this is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, because I'm sick and tired of my lack of knowledge, lack of common sense. The only thing that's keeping me alive is this music. So, and this latte. I've attributed a lot of... I've really put pressure on this latte. So, nursing a 3-day migraine. I could blame it on the pregnancy. I could. And my hormones and what do they call it? Pregnancy brain. Do I need to do this all over again, by the way? Are these flipped? Do I need to do this all over again? I am really sorry you have a 3-day migraine. I really hope that you get what you need to stop that, because I hope you have whatever you need. Close those eyes. Don't even look at the screen. Why are you here? I'm just uninviting you to my stream to go rest. Because I love you and I want you to take care of your body. Okay, cool. We are doing forward,
left, paw. Isis,
do I have
forward,
to do this all over
left,
again? I'm gonna
left,
assume that we
paw, go.
Let's see what happened and see what it looks like. But yes, take 2 again. I feel like there's been multiple times where I get ahead of myself. I know what to do next, but I forget like one really important piece, and then I question existence. Okay, it's been done, so I don't have to do this all over again, even though I just did it all over again. I don't have to do all of it. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and we are going to... Okay, we're gonna see if this works. I guess it does kind of make sense that she would remember and have done it all, because it hasn't been like a new day or anything. Plus, I was able to keep all the other coins in the thingy, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, that's helpful, and that our culprit didn't take it away from us, I guess. Okay, so does that mean I can open this now?
A black snowmobiling outfit, and it's missing a piece of material.
Oh my god.
I'd sure like to know who this belongs to.
Ali, 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 ali. Oh, la, 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 li. Kala, kala, kala.
UC Brea. This bag must belong to Lou. Oh my gosh, it's full of explosives. Lou is the one who's been making those craters. He lied to me. He has been looking for dinosaur bones.
He lied to me. Of all of the times that people have lied to you, Nancy, he lied to me. Oh my gosh. Brace yourselves, guys. Look at all that mayonnaise.
Hello? Is someone in here? Hello?
Hello?
Nancy?
Hello?
Yanni, what are you doing here?
I was skiing, but when I passed the needle, I saw that there was a door in it. A door which was open. So I took off my skis to look, and now I am here. What is this place?
All I know is I found a bag, Lou Talbot's bag, and it's full of explosives.
Thanks, Bree.
Lou
You're
is the one who has been
so
blowing
positive.
up things. He is the bomber.
He's been excavating dinosaur bones. He may be responsible for a lot
all
of the
that
other stuff that's
expression.
been going on around here, too.
You must stay here and guard the bag. I will ski back to the lodge very quickly and tell the handyman to call the authorities. Then I will return. You will be safe? Perhaps I should stay.
No, you go. I'll be fine.
I will hurry.
Looks like Yanni dropped something. It's that thing he's always wearing on his arm. Hey, Yanni! You dropped something! Yanni?
This
She's got
whole
a glove
entire
and that snowmobiling
plot
suit Lou left behind.
would have hurt.
Wait a minute.
Would have
What
left
she
her
just
dead.
did means the
if
scent
he
on
hadn't
that
dropped
glove and the
that.
scent on that thing Yanni dropped are the same. Which means the person who's been wearing that snowmobiling suit and blowing things up is Yanni. Geophone data... uranium? Oh my gosh, he set the timer. It looks like he's about to blow up the needle.
Oh,
Isis,
I guess
we've
it
got to
was
get
on-
out of here
I guess
fast.
it was on purpose. He left it. Oh my gosh, it's so scary! Run, Nancy! Run, Nancy! I'm scared. It would have been great
Please,
to
get
have
away.
her like blast to the ground and have her yell. That would have been cool. They could essentially
What
do
blazes happen
do
here?
exactly the same
Ollie,
animation.
I need to borrow your
but have like a
snowmobile.
little bit
I'll
of light
explain
and
later.
then just have her yell, and it would have looked like she was knocked over by the explosion. I'm just gonna abandon it. Icicle, my favorite thing to do. He tried to kill me, but I will get him right now. He will not get away from me. I am the best maiden cook in the world. We're gonna sue Chantal after all this. Gonna sue Chantal after all this. Gonna get some food therapy after all this. Once I catch this maniac driver. Got him.
Oh no!
I forgot. That's a big jump. Oh my lord. Wait. He must have
Lying there
broken
in the
like
snow,
multiple
defeated,
things from
Yanni
him at
owned
least.
up to everything. He tainted the potato salad with bad mayonnaise, he iced down the back stairs, he opened a gas valve in the sauna, he blew up the bunkhouse using the clock he took from Guadalupe's room, and he left those pictures of Bill Kessler for me in the sauna, although he swears the door got stuck by accident in order to cast suspicion on someone else. He did all this because he wanted everyone to leave Icicle Creek Lodge. Why? Because it turns out that he was actually spying for the government of Fredonia, which had sent him to Canada to look for uranium. Apparently, his superiors hoped to secretly mine what he found and smuggle it back to Fredonia. What they planned to do with it then, even Yanni didn't know, but he insisted that he never meant to hurt anyone, and that he really was the best cross-country skier in the world.
He should be knocked
Unfortunately,
out.
he'll never get a chance to prove that now. Chantal has barely been off the phone since she got back to the lodge. It seems that Yanni's shenanigans made the nightly news, not just in Canada, but in the States. And as a result, people have been booking stays right and left, much to her delight. When I told her and Ollie how Isis had helped me, they were truly amazed. Hopefully, from now on, Ollie will think twice about pulling out his rifle every time he sees a varmint. As for Isis, Guadalupe called me that very night and told me she'd found a wolf sanctuary that could take her. I could tell from the way the volunteers from the sanctuary treated her when they came to get her that she'll be in good hands at her new home. But still, it's sad that through no fault of her own, she can never run free again. They said it's possible that she might someday be released back into the wild, but not very likely. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed anyway.
Dear Detective for Superlatory Sleuthin. Honey, the story's over.
When Beth suggested we head to New Orleans for a short vacation, I thought it was a great idea. The French Quarter, fantastic food, awesome music, friendly people. But all it took was one little side trip to check on a friend of Ned's, and suddenly everything got very strange. A recent death, a musty old mansion, a disturbingly odd curio shop, a garden where only secrets seemed to grow, and something as ancient as it was terrifying. Join me on my next adventure, Legend of the Crystal Skull.
What do you guys think of that little trailer? I don't know. I'm not sure I was like, I don't know, impressed by it that much. Well, we did it. We accomplished the game. Aww. You'd rather listen to me play Nancy than almost anything else. So sweet, America. That's so sweet. Well, I'll tell you what, America, as long as you promise me that you'll put like, maybe like a cold washcloth, really cold washcloth over your eyes, you can listen. I've had migraines before, and they are not fun, and so I just don't want you to get yourself too sick. So, anyways, why did he name him Yanni? Because he goes, yeah, and his bitch lands on it. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh man, that was fun. Okay. Wow. That was great. Oh, yeah, you missed it, honey. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I don't want to... We'll save. No, just kidding. We're not going to save. I'm so sorry. Oh, good. Find a hot compress. Good, 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 good. I want to hear that. That's what I want to hear. Okay. You're eating dinner in the oven. It's okay. Just tell me what you're eating. We'll chat for a little bit. There's no rush. We can just chat for a little bit. We'll move to chatting. I'll get my music going because I know it's... Oh, I don't have music going. I apologize. My kids are in bed and they're using my outlet for music. Here, let me just figure it out. I only have Spotify from I only have Spotify to play on one thing. So we're gonna ads. I don't want ads playing in my daughter. This is not okay. America has a migraine. We need to be calm. Okay, so my daughter was on top of things. The minute that I went to go switch the music, she was like, "No, Mama, the music." And when the audiobook had ended, she also was like, "It's over." Okay.
I've never seen a sponge in my life.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I got music going. It's very, very soft, but hopefully it's nice. Did I do that? Yes, you did, Liv. Oh man, Liv, you have missed this entire game. You didn't get to see anything about this game. I will say though, Liv, that glitch, what you think it might be a glitch, it happened to me again. I saw it. I can prove it. I've got evidence. This is a stream. It's recorded. I can prove it. So it happened again. So does that mean that it's a glitch? It's okay, Liv. I haven't been able to make it to everyone's streams either. Most of the time these days, all I can do is pop in. Oh, it just happens every single time? Then why is it that not very many people have seen it? They're just not watching. They're not paying attention. They don't pay attention. My husband made this amazing latte, and I'm almost done with it, and it tastes so good. You're living for the chaos. Oh my goodness. America, you're supposed to be resting. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a mama bear here. Technically, I should have a mama bear yelling at me for having a latte late at night, but the cutscene, yeah, so it's every time. Did they have like was it like a complete accident, or was it something where they had intended on something happening and then they decided last minute not to do it and they didn't get it taken care of? You live to serve. The puns. What is it with you, Clue Crew, and puns? I am terrible at puns. I can't pun to save my life. You're up with a small child. Oh, okay. Aw. I feel like that. I mean, my child is in bed and over there, but she's already been calling out to me multiple times during the stream because of the change in audiobook and music and everything. So, granted, it was better than last time where they were flat out screaming. So, yeah, you're just confident this is part of the video file. It makes sense. I'd like someone to explain if there's any story behind it. Yeah, Mr. Meat might know. But anyways. Well, I thought I'd let you guys know. Here, I'll show you guys the slippers I'm wearing that I finished, that I'm really happy with, and this is all wool. This is all wool, and it was one of the easiest things I've knit. It's like super easy. This pattern is by what's it called? I can pull it up, but this is what it looks like. And essentially what you do is this is all put on straight needles, this part, and you just do a garter stitch, which is just all knit stitch for many, many rows until you reach a certain length, really. And then once that happens, then you switch to a circular thing. You join right here, um, which is actually pretty simple. And the way she did it was very sturdy. And then you knit until like a specific length before you want to finish your toe. And so it's whatever length you want it to be. So it was very fun, and I like how simple it is and sleek, and I love it. I think my favorite part of it is that like a lot of the designs for making slippers, whether you're knitting or crocheting, is that it just doesn't quite fit just nice and snug, and I don't like the floppy feeling. I have socks that like will slip off my foot over time, and I don't like that my socks just kind of flop over and then it just looks like the socks from the Grinch that just inch forward. Anyways, I don't like that feeling, and this slipper is staying nice and trim to my foot. Granted, I did change technically, so instead of using, she had one size as the one size needle, as the pattern thing. I put it just slightly below. I did the next needle down to make it nice and form-fitting, nice and snug. And I specifically made it so that it was like slightly it was just slightly a little snug when I was putting it on, and I made sure that the length was also like that it wasn't gonna be that bad. But let me pull up the pattern and I'll let you guys know who wrote this pattern and what it is, because I'm in love with this slipper pattern, and I think I could see myself making it. It's called Simple House Slippers by Simone Alexandra, and then she has another name because she's Danish, so she has a more complicated Danish way of putting it, but she did a really great job, and I'm really on the fence of like trying another pattern of hers, like her Hilma mittens, because I really like how well she designed it to fit. But her thing is called Temple of Knit. Her username is Temple of Knit, but her name is Simone Alexandra, and she wrote the Simple House Slippers. Let me just I'll just show it to you real quick. Let me just make sure. Okay, so I'll do this, and then I'll show it to you real quick. Just figured we could chat for a little bit. My husband has to work anyways a little bit. He's got a lot of work to get done. He's earning us money, income, put food on the table. Okay, so here is her thing on Ravelry, Temple of Knit. And these are the slippers that I made, the Simple House slippers. And I really love it, and she's got other sizes already in the thing, but like, I just love how simple it is, and all of it is knit stitch. I just keep knitting and knitting and knitting and knitting, and it looks really sleek and not sloppy. And I really like that about it. So, I don't know why I'm advertising this pattern so much. I don't think, like, I've had times where I've found patterns that I'm like, that was pretty good. And there are patterns that I'm like, I will never do that pattern again. I just made some coasters for a friend of mine. They're getting blocked right now, so I can't really show it to you. But I just made them, and I really hated the process of, well, maybe not the process of making it, because the process was okay, but I really hated the design. It was supposed to look good, but when she wrote the pattern, and it's a crochet pattern, this person wrote it, it's like there was a lot of just guesstimating, and I really, really hate it when people who write patterns say, oh, just make sure there's this many stitches and make more in this part and less in this part. And I especially don't like it when they're like, you have to do this other thing in order to make this part of the pattern work. I definitely don't like it when I see that in a pattern. But I made them because I was a little bit of a crunch, and I kind of liked the thought of what they would look like, but some of them did not end up being as perfect as some of them turned out like nice and neat and prim the way I wanted it to be. But some of them just look odd. And so I don't think I'll do that pattern again. But anyways, I just thought I'd share to you some patterns that I'm working on. I've been doing a lot of knitting math. I know E. Mullen said she's been working on it. We're kind of working a little bit together on figuring out some knitting math stuff. And so I'm happy to help out with that. I'm hoping that I can I actually have been thinking about making a video about some knitting math stuff pertaining to a Nancy Drew design that I'm working on right now. And so hopefully I'll be able to do that. And then I have another Nancy Drew design that's on a whiteboard over there of a specific little sheep I'm working on from a certain game. So, and then after I finish that, I'll be able to make customizations to it, and I'm really excited about that. But anyways, we're just chugging right along. I'm working on a birthday present for my daughter as well on the side when I feel like I need something else to do that I'm not, just have all the options. Have all the options on the table so that you can choose what you want to work on at that moment is a lifesaver. So, well, pizza, yummy. What kind of pizza? I ended up making for dinner chicken Alfredo with roasted broccoli, and turned out really yummy. And we ended up having a lot of leftovers, and I'm really happy about that. I love when we have leftovers because then I feel like I can go into the next day tomorrow and have it for lunch and not feel like my lunch is some sandwich, drab sandwich. I can have like what feels like a real meal. So but y'all, that was a fun game. I'm glad we went through it. And I'm glad we went through it as fast as we did. I'm going to be taking these streams, and I'm actually going to be editing it into one long VOD. So it will be my experiment to see if we like taking my live streams that took for however many separate streams and stitching them together into one long VOD. And and just kind of like, and I'll be adding some funny edits in there too. Not a ton, because I'm still a mom that has a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, I I'm really excited to um put it together, and I've already started putting the other ones together, so I'll put this one in. And I think it's going to be really fun, and that way, if there is anyone who wants to see the long VOD, who wasn't at the streams or whatnot, they can they don't have to watch all 4 streams and see all of the stuff in between, like the intros and the outros and everything like that, and the conversations and stuff. That way we can just allow it so that people can see the one long VOD that's edited for fun, and that way no one feels like they're left out from the streams. So that's kind of my goal, and if we like it, I'm hoping to do it to some other past streams. I was thinking about some of my famous streams, like my stream of Secret of Scarlet Hand, because that one was a big fun one that we did, and that was a big hit, and turning that into one long stream and one long VOD so that people can see it and just have it all in one spot. Easy to access, easy to watch. Just pepperoni pizza, but the crust is from scratch. Nice. Crust recipes and such. You should let me know. Yeah, let me know about your recipe. I would be interested in knowing about your recipe, because yeah, we really like pizza here. I can see myself making a chicken bacon ranch. Sorry, I take that back. A barbecue chicken one. I guess I could try and make a chicken bacon ranch one though. That sounds really good, actually. I might do that. I might make a chicken bacon ranch pizza if you send me your crust recipe and tell me how it goes. So chicken Alfredo was so good. Yes, it was. It was so yummy. And I enjoyed the broccoli, trying to get more and more accustomed to, I don't know, veggies and just eating veggies and fruits and stuff. Try to be healthy. You think it would make good garlic bread too? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, let me know about that. But anyways, well, anybody else have anything to share? How their Friday has been going or anything like that? I know some people have probably been in and out and everything, and so you'll experiment for science. Sounds great. Thanks. Let me know. I want to know. I want the whole research paper and everything on it, okay? So just make sure you send that over and let me know. Whew, this chair is getting uncomfortable. Someday I'm going to get myself a gaming chair that supports all my collapsing body. A new semester started for your students this week. Feels good to have a fresh start. What ages do you teach, or like what grade do you teach? Yeah, sometimes having a fresh start, I can feel the fresh start. This week, I hopped back onto homeschooling but we were doing a lot of review because it's been a while, and so we're doing review of the words that she had learned, the sounds she had learned, and starting to reread some of the stories that she had read. So we did a lot of review this week, and then starting Monday, we're going to attempt to go back onto our lessons and see how it's going. But my daughter, she's not even 5. She's not even 4. Okay? And this year, she is going to get through all of her reading lessons based on her progress, and she'll be able to start doing almost 100% independent reading by the end of the year if we stay with it, stick with it the way that we have been. And I'm really proud of it, and I'm really happy, and it gives me so much joy to see her growing. It gives me joy to see my younger one, who was struggling with colors before, but when we were doing review this week, she is showing that she knows a lot of the color, like most of the colors. There's a few times where she hesitates, but she's really shown progress in that. We're doing Bible verses and all this stuff, and it's going really good. Mold the curriculum to my kids' needs. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. You teach 9th grade English for an online school. Interesting. I wonder what that's like. I'm curious to know what that's like. It's your last year there, so you can homeschool your own kiddos and be more active in their lives. Emotions, teach me your ways. It is. I'll tell you what, Emolins. I'll be right back. Hold on. Sorry, just had to get my pregnant self over. Okay, so Emolins. This is the book I'm using. Teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons. This is by Siegfried Engelmann. This is an updated version, so this was actually something that is from quite a while ago. Let's see when he first talked about this stuff. An introduction. So this is the 1930s. It started in the 1930s. But anyways, it's been updated over time. It's been updated for several different things, for readability, understandability, curriculum, stuff like that. And so I will tell you this, it's not how they teach in school these days. It is different, but I have heard people swear by it. And it's been incredible. You know how old my daughter is. She can read cat, mom. When she read mom, I just about cried. She's reading short stories. They're called stories in the book, but look at all these words that she knows. She knows all these words. And this is the red stuff is what mom says, and then she's supposed to do the black is what she's supposed to do. And if you want so she can read this, see me eat, and it's what's really great about the stories is when they get you started on the stories, you do the first reading, which is a nice slow, and then they have you teach them how to read it in a normal fashion, like see me eat, and not just see me eat. You teach them, okay, so now we're going to use our storyteller. We're going to say see me eat, and then so that they can hear, like, oh, this all combined says see me eat. And then we also of course make sure that they firmly understand what word is this, and then you do a picture comprehension. So then you show the picture on the side. So this was covered before, you cover it, and then you show the picture, and then you actually have a picture comprehension too. So you're not just making them read, you're also helping them understand story structures and how it connects with pictures, and how they can start connecting, like, oh, what is he eating? Does, like, what does it look like he's eating? What do you like to eat? And who is saying it? Are you saying it, or is he saying see me eat? Oh yes, he's saying see me eat. So and it's how much time do I spend on it per day? Depending on so it starts off really slow, so they don't have as many tasks in the beginning, so that your child has time to adapt to the lessons and stuff, and understanding how it works. I would say we probably started off 10 minutes, and depending on how focused she is, max 30 minutes a day. Maximum 30 minutes a day. Usually it falls more between 15 and 20 minutes. And oftentimes, because my daughter is so young, I break it up into chunks for her so that it's not overwhelming, and her focus is good. And so, but if I see her getting overwhelmed, if I see her starting to get overwhelmed, I take a step back, because I don't want her to lose out on reading, or the fun of reading, or the love of it, just because we have to get through it. I go also with the pace of her, so we've had days where it's like, you are not ready to read today. We're gonna do either just review, or we're gonna play a game that has like word stuff with it, so that we can keep practicing. But she doesn't know it. And then I only go as far as she's willing to go. But she has gotten to the point where she's excited by the end of each lesson. Her only motivation, the motivation used to be that she gets this chart and she gets a sticker, and that this book comes with it. Let me just show you. Also, you teach your child to write while you do it. So they actually have a thing in the back. You can have them start learning to write if they're ready. It's an optional part of the book. We're not ready yet. We sometimes do it, but we sometimes don't. She's not ready for that yet. We're just doing the reading. Eventually she'll do writing. But they have this chart, and it's like a reward chart for the lessons, and it has a full chart of how many lessons there are. I copied it and printed it out, and she gets to put a sticker on it. And I added a thing where if she gets to the end of the week, like the end of the row, then she gets to pick a prize from a little box. And the prizes are things like stickers, glitter glue, just, practical things, not just junk. There are some candy things in there, but mostly it's like stuff to continue to interest her in more learning and more reading. So like I even give her pencils. So you did it the other way, so your daughter can write letters in her name, which is totally fine. You have to I think you do have to learn about your kid and what you have to learn about what motivates them, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, and just be able to adapt to your child and be able to read your child. If like you start doing something and you notice that your kid is consistently being upset by it, then you just say, hey, we're going to take a step back. I'm going to evaluate what's bothering you. So I've done this in the past. I've asked her what is frustrating her when she's gotten frustrated in the past, and I learn from her what's frustrating her, and then I'm able to be like, I think I need to switch up how I teach that section. So sometimes I do kind of do something different than what the book recommends, and change it just slightly. Like sometimes, so the book has it so that you can just point in the book and have them practice. My daughter likes it when I write on a whiteboard. She loves it because then she can erase it, and she gets other colors, and we use it to help underline. Oh, she circles, I know this word, and I remember this word, and I remember this word, and oh look, I'm gonna put a box by the period, and what does a period do? Oh, a period means that you pause. And so we do all that, and I can't tell you how much it used to be like, oh, I'm gonna teach my kid. But now it's like, I get to teach my kid, and I get to watch her grow every single day, and I can't tell you how ecstatic I am. And I can tell you we do poems. I read her poems, and she loves it. There's one called Cock-a-doodle-doo, My Dame Lost Her Shoe, or something like that. Maybe you guys know that one. It's kind of a classic one. Anyways, we have a couple of traditional poems and nursery rhymes in 2 or 3 books over there in the corner, and she loves that one. And she's quoting scripture now. She's quoting the Bible, and she loves that. So, but anyways, yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Bree. My husband has to motivate me sometimes. Not motivate me, but encourage me sometimes, because there are times where it feels like we're slow, and then I'm like, I just want to, and that was a long time ago, and now I feel like almost every single day I see somewhere that both of my kids grow, and sometimes it's just the growth of them wanting to learn and seeing their excitement. So I strongly am strongly excited, mostly excited about when I say that we're ready for schooling or home. Sometimes we call it homeschooling, sometimes we call it learning time, different things like that. We change up the language there, but every single time they get so excited. And sometimes they ask me if I forgot to do it, or if I'm late on doing it that day. They'll mention it, and it's really cute. You're working on a bedtime routine. My son was reading a Bible story and said, look at him, they're eating a tomato. That's so funny. I love our bedtime routine. It's been going so good. We have, and that helps. Routine changes my kids' lives. So we have dinner, and my wonderful husband, who's incredible, does the dishes. And I take the kids into their playroom, and we work together to clean the playroom on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays mostly, depending on if there's other things going on, we change it, of course. But Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, they go into the playroom and they clean up. Then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, instead, they go and take a bath. And so we clean together, but if they're taking a bath, while they take a bath, I fold the laundry and put it away because Tuesdays and Thursdays are laundry days, and so is the weekends, but that's for if we have to catch up. And then after that, then we have reading time. And what we do is we put on some music and the whole family sits together on our bed over there, and we all open up a book and we're just quietly reading. And sometimes, because my kids get bored, we'll read them a story, and then have them, after we read that short story, we say, okay, now it's time for you to read on your own for a little bit more. Then we get ready for bed. We get in our pajamas, brush our teeth, and then we climb into bed, and Daddy reads one last book, and then we pray together and they go to bed. And that's been our bedtime routine. And nice thing is we are going chronologically through the Bible together, because I'm doing that with some friends. I'm going through the Bible chronologically, and so I thought it would be fun if I also kind of did the same with my daughter with her story Bible, and she's been enjoying that as well. So like the evening routine has helped. Having the homeschooling when it is during the day as a consistency has helped. And ever since then, I feel like I've had a little bit more of a consistent schedule, and I don't feel as like crazy anymore. Of course, I say this, but we're gonna have baby number 3, and so things may change, and then we may also be moving soon, so that also may change things. But anyways, so there's my life story. Time to put them down. Do that. Then maybe be back if you're still on. If not, things. I think I'm gonna hop off. I think I would like to. Sit with my husband before bed before I crash. So. No, Liv. No, it did not. No, it does not. Anyways, well, thank you guys for this stream, and thank you for letting me share so much with you. I don't get to share all the time, and so it's nice sharing with you guys and talking with you guys, just living life. So thank you guys. Really enjoyed that. Enjoyed the laughs, enjoyed the frustrations even of the game. So anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and keep an eye out on both my YouTube and my Instagram for updates on what February is going to look like. But I will tell you that next Friday, I will not be streaming, so just so you're aware. Alrighty, so you guys have a great night. Good night. Love you all.